What would you do if you were faced with a crisis? Like right now, in the moment. Not some hypothetical, kumbaya, take a deep breath, maybe I'll journal about it, do it later type of crisis. I mean, right now, your wife's in the kitchen, crying. Your kid's upstairs, hiding because he's scared of all the yelling. And you've got this molten ball of rage and panic boiling up inside of your chest. And it makes you want to throw a chair through a window. What the hell do you do then? Because here's the cold, hard, pants down truth. When we're in a crisis, our emotions hijack the wheel like a drunk raccoon in a go-kart. Blood leaves your brain, goes straight to your fists. And the next thing you know, you're screaming like your dad used to. And you've become the monster you swore you would never be. Emotional mastery, it's not about being calm when things are good. That's easy. It's about staying grounded when the walls are crumbling. When your kid looks at you like you're the enemy. When your wife says she doesn't feel safe around you. When the bank account is empty and you're one stubbed toe away from breaking everything in the house. This is about learning how to become the eye of the hurricane, not the flying cow spinning in the chaos. Most men don't know how to deal with their emotions. They either explode, implode, or just numb the hell out. That's what beer is for. Porn, food, rage, indifference, distraction. We grew up with dads who said, stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. Moms who emotionally dumped on us. Or homes where silence was the love language. No wonder we are grown-ass men now and still feel like little boys stuck inside when shit hits the fan. And in a crisis, the little boy grabs the wheel. That's why you feel out of control. That's why you keep repeating the same patterns. Because no one taught you how to drive. Now listen, I'm not here to make you feel bad. I'm here because I give a damn. I help men just like you every single day reclaim their strength. Reconnect to their emotions and become the fathers, the husbands, the leaders they were meant to be. So please do yourself a solid and smash that like button. Drop a comment down below if anything is hitting you in this video. Please subscribe so we can keep the transformation going. And if you're ready for some real support, schedule a free call. The link is in the description, guys. But let's get back to the thick of it. Let's talk about what goes sideways when crisis hits. Your nervous system is flipping into survival mode. Fight, flight, freeze. You're not thinking logically. You're reacting like your life is in danger, even when it's just an argument about dishes or your kid spilling juice on your laptop. That survival brain doesn't care about context. It sees threat and it reacts. The problem is we were never taught, we never learned how to exit that mode. So we stay stuck in it, simmering like a pissed off kettle until we blow. You yell at your wife, you scare your kids, you punch a hole in the damn wall. And 5 minutes later, you're sitting on the floor crying, ashamed, whispering, what the fuck is wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with you. There's just something unhealed in you. And mastering emotions isn't about pretending to be Zen. It's about knowing how to respond instead of react. And here's where we start, guys. Take a pause and breathe. I know it sounds too simple, too soft, but your breath should be the first thing out of your mouth. A breath deep in your belly to tell your brain, hey, we're safe. And when the brain believes you're safe, you get across back to your rational mind. So try this in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, out through your mouth for 6. And just do that 3 times. You just told your nervous system to shut the hell up. And guess what? You're already more in control. Now next, get mindful. And no, I don't mean sitting cross-legged chanting Om while your house is burning down to the ground. I mean, what's happening in this moment? And don't judge it. Don't offer your opinion. Just say the facts out loud. I'm feeling tight in my chest. I'm clenching my fists. My jaw is locked up. I'm scared. Name this shit out loud. Because when you name it, you can claim it. And you take its power. You go from being inside the emotion to observing it. And that shift gives you power. And then comes the reframing part. After you name it, ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? Maybe you're thinking, my wife doesn't respect me. My kid hates me. Maybe you're thinking, I'm a failure. And that's all hearsay, opinion. That's a story. That's not truth. And when you reframe the story, you start to choose better. So try this instead. My wife is overwhelmed too. My kid is scared, not hateful. I'm struggling. I'm not failing. Do you feel that shift? It's minor, but it matters. Now let's bring this to life with a real story. One of my clients, we'll call him Mike. He was the classic hard-charging alpha dude. Built a very successful company, but at home was chaos. Wife wants divorce. Kids are walking on eggshells. And he told me I'm either silent or I'm screaming. There's no in between. Does that sound familiar? Now, one night, his son had a meltdown over homework, and Mike snapped, screamed, slammed his fists on the table. His son flinched, and that broke him. He reached out to me just sobbing. I became my dad. So we got to work. First thing, breathing. Then we identified his triggers, feeling disrespected, unheard, out of control. We rewired the story. When my son melts down, it's not about me failing. It's about him needing safety. He practiced responding instead of reacting. Now, 2 months later, same scenario, son freaking out. Mike breathes, names the emotion, says, hey buddy, I can see you're frustrated. Let's take a deep breath. We'll take a break and we'll come back to this. Son calms down and wife looks at him in amazement. That moment, that's emotional mastery. And it's fucking powerful. And you might be thinking, sounds great, but what if I've been blowing up for years? What if I've already done the damage? Healing's not about being perfect, man. It's about becoming aware and then choosing differently. Every time you respond instead of react, you break the cycle. You show your kid a new way. You show your wife that she's safe with you again. You reclaim the man you want to be. And yeah, it's not instant. This takes reps. Like in the gym. You don't build a strong body overnight, and you don't build emotional muscle without practice. And guys, real quick here too, if you're finding any of this helpful, but you know that one-on-one coaching is not in the budget, I have downloadable guides and tools for dirt cheap on my website. Seriously, I made them because I know not everyone can afford private coaching. So head on over to the link that's in the description down below. It's just stan.store/the obstacle remover. And grab whichever one you need to start becoming the man you want to be, the man you know you were meant to be. If you really want to master your emotions in crisis, get serious, not furious. Ask yourself, what does this feeling want me to know? Anger is usually hiding some type of hurt. Fear is hiding some type of unmet need. Sadness hides a longing for connection. Your emotions are messengers, not enemies. But if you keep shoving them down like old pizza boxes into the trash, they're going to pile up. And they will continue to stink and rot up your entire life from the inside. And for the love of everything holy too, guys, stop going at this alone. You're not a lone wolf. That is a fucking myth. Real men ask for help. Real men do the work. Real men face their pain so it does not pass to their next generation. There's a link down below too where you can schedule a free call with me. Let's talk about what you've been carrying for way too long. Or just drop a comment. Let's start the conversation. Anyways, let's wrap this one up, because mastering your emotions doesn't mean you never get upset. It means you don't let those emotions control you. So breathe, name it, reframe it, and then respond. You're still going to mess up. You're still going to snap sometimes, but you'll do it less and less and less. You'll start to repair. You'll own it. You'll heal. And that's how you leave a legacy. Not by being perfect, just by being present. Not by having all the answers, just by being brave enough to ask the right questions. Your family's watching. Your wife is waiting. And your future self, he's out there hoping like hell that you take this seriously. So if you're ready to stop pretending everything's fine, guys, and to actually make a damn change, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below. Tell me what hits you the hardest here. Tell me what you're going to try next time when shit hits the fan. And if you want my help, book that free call. We'll get down to the root of it together. Now go out there and destroy your limitations. Reclaim your strength and build your fucking legacy. Thanks for watching, guys.